Hello, welcome to the bungalow. Another week, more foundations. So the rear foundations are curing, setting, whatever you want to call it. We've moved around the corner, so since we've taken some of the brickwork down, cleared what was the garage base, diggers back, and we're looking at getting down the oversight cleared so we can start digging some foundation. Side foundation is the same size as the width or the depth of the building, and we're coming out about 3.5 meters. We are 600 wide, and from the screen far left corner we're 2 meters deep because of all the trees and everything that's around us. We also have to put in clay heave board, clay board or heave board or something along those lines, because of the fact that we're going down so deep and clay's so bad with trees. Anyway, but as you can see, great job being done. Gone to the smaller machine this time just because of access. Very close to next door's fence. And finally breaking ground. So once again, keeping hold of the topsoil if we can, so he's scraping it off and keeping that for us. Get spread back in and back up against the building, and then the clay's getting carted away around to a local disposal site. You can see there on the right hand side how thick the clay is. So we carted all the soil away, the clay away, rather than having it picked up or skips. It worked out more reasonable to do it ourselves. Also meant it was, as and when the driver was there, we could just shift it. So here's how we got rid of it, just in our I4 tipping trailer. A couple of 3 tons at a time. I think in total we shifted around 17 trailer loads from sides, just the side here on its own. What with a couple of collapses we had and stuff like that, where a bit more had to get dug out. Something a bit different. Journey of the soil. Didn't have to go too far, it was around the corner, but then of course once we get to the destination, have to remove the back flap on the trailer. Clay is really sticky, and if you leave it on there, it just tips up and just stays in one place. I mean, it's bad enough as it is anyway, trying to get it off. And this part's when you're very thankful that the tip on the trailer is motorised rather than being hand pump. Even so, you still have to give it a bit of encouragement to get it to come out. as you can see. So back to foundation digging. By this point we have cast the first section of the foundation. We ended up having to do it in 2 bits. We were struggling with the sides collapsing and weather, and didn't want to try and cast it in one go. So you can see that it also gives the digger somewhere to sit. While it's digging the rest of the foundation. And of course, as soon as you start digging where it's been raining, the trench is already filling up with water. We ended up having to pump out 2-3 times water out the foundation. So this is only 400 wide. This was foundation for the internal wall. Is load bearing, so that's why it's had to have a foundation. So you can tell there's the amount of water that sort of collects, and the fact we had to wedge it out, a bit of ply down the sides. Trying to stop the problems that we've been having. And then where the foundations, the old meets the new meets the old, we had to put in reinforcement rods to tie the two together. So this is drilling the 16-18 mil holes, can't remember what they were, to join it up. But none of the most pleasant. Trying to be careful with electricity and water. It's all a bad mix. But thankfully the foundations weren't too solid, or the STS drill made light work of it. And then where the extra bit meets, so we've got the foundation that we'd already set to tie the two together. We're drilling and putting rebar in there as well to hold it together. And as you can see, water's just in the time it's taken to drill the holes at the other end, water's filled up in the foundation. And in here the digger driver's just cutting through the last bit. So we're joining the last 2 sections. Got plying on the right hand side there to try and hold the clay back. And just behind this section that's being removed at the moment is about a foot of water. Thankfully we had a very skilled digger driver that could manoeuvre around and got it dug out without us having to do too much in the way of manual labour. This last piece was, we were digging the foundations on the same day that the concrete was due to arrive, so it was a race against time trying to get this dug, we were delaying the concrete and but nice and runny so that we could scoot it around the corner and everything else. There you can see the pink is the clay boards that have to go in. So there's a bit of give, and when the sides of the trench move against the foundation, it doesn't shift the foundation around. There we have it, foundation complete, ready for the first courses of brickwork to get us started out of the ground. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again on another one.